Hello Libras, I'm here to do your wild card reading for mid-month December to mid-month January 2021, and we're relying on the cards to show us where you need to see some clarity, confirmation, forewarning, or encouragement. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to subscribers and to anyone new to my channel. So Libra, you are definitely, there's something here where you are using your intellect. There is something that requires strategic planning. Get one more card for you. Okay. Okay. In areas where you want to expand and see an openness to socializing, an openness to accepting invitations, there could be some sort of situation that you are navigating with a friend or someone who wants more. There's something here where you want more. There might be something where you're seeking more out of a connection with someone in particular. I feel like for some of you, there's something where you have been through a lot in considering your options. Some of you have a choice in love, and you're taking some type of pause to explore your options where someone was maybe keeping you an option. Some of you might not have known about this person. This person may have kept this to themselves as far as like them seeing you as an option. But I'm feeling like some of you are walking away from being that kind of hidden factor in someone's life. What are you walking towards? Ugh. 10 of coins. Okay, so I do feel like some of you are walking away from okay, some of you took a break from someone, and I do feel like this break has given someone some time to really assess and think. You've gone within yourself, and even what they didn't tell you, I feel like you intuited. You've known something was behind someone's facade, or I feel like you're going to get some clarity on this, and I feel like this is a clear sign that you're going to be moving away from, some of you are walking away from being an option towards a commitment. And as well too, I do feel like kind of walking away from someone where you were not getting a clear answer. Someone wasn't clear about what it is that they wanted from you, and I feel like you've been through this. You've been through this for a while with a connection, or it maybe seems like something that was like going on for a long period of time. You've kind of gone through this. Some of you are really getting to the end of being in a situation where you were either the option or where you some things were an illusion, or just was not clarity on where you stood with someone. I'm getting that you're coming out of that energy. You're coming out of that energy of confusion to just knowing what it is you need to leave behind, knowing who you need to leave behind, through doing some deep soul searching, and even just your intuition is very clear and on point about what you want to move forward and expand. I am getting a healing energy. Someone is coming back around, like, but when they're coming towards you, not being so clear about the past. So I feel like there's still some information hidden about where you and a person struggled to the point of a stalemate, or you needing to take a pause from this and consider your other options. Now, some of you, this is just coming up to tell you that it's going to be time for you with the specific connection. There's someone that does want more, but it's like they don't know how to express it, or they don't know how to leave, or they were, I feel, stuck on what they wanted. Someone not knowing what they wanted. And someone, I feel like they know that you, maybe they knew and know that you would be like the ultimate choice. But I feel like you're going to be moving away from that energy and moving towards more of a long-term commitment here. Because we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 7 of Cups, and in between, and the 8 of Cups, and in between that is the High Priestess. I feel like you're going to be intuitively kind of drawn to where it is you need to, what you need to leave behind in the form of a connection. Getting very clear on that. Whatever happened in the past happened for a reason. If there were struggles and barriers and a need for you to pull back, some of you, you don't need someone to say what you already know. There's an already kind of an understanding that some of you have with someone. And there's also, I'm getting a sense of you exploring your options and walking away without telling someone, but you being done, and done in a way that you're happy with it. You're going to be, some of you are, you know, you're not going to get your answer, your clarity from someone who was maybe putting up an illusion. Some of you are going to get some deep insight just about yourself, about what it is you need. And again, where you need to expand, where you need to accept invitations. So just also overall, some of you are going to be just appearing very kind of mysterious to people around you. I don't know. I'm also getting kind of like some of you Libras are seeming to always attract people who are leaving a relationship, coming out of, or trying to leave a relationship, trying to come out of a difficult situation, but kind of pausing just to kind of see what's out there, and then they see you and they're wanting to walk away and offer you a commitment, but there's something here where you're not trusting that energy. You're always feeling like you're always feeling like you're like a deciding factor in someone leaving a situation, or you being that healing energy that someone wants to expand with, but they're kind of leaving a situation behind in order to do it. So for some of you, there is someone who they're like, they've been kind of pausing and seeing what's out there, but then they're coming to this answer, this realization of knowing what they need to do. But I feel like for some of you, it's going to be like a little too little too late, or you're just going to be moving on from that. But I feel like what you move into will be something a bit more long term. Some of you could be walking into a commitment after some deliberating on your own, like what it is that you want. Some of you have been torn on what it is that you want, and so you haven't been moving forward with anyone. But I do feel like there's something here where there is a movement forward. There is some type of movement forward, leaving an unsure kind of situation or energy behind for something that's a bit more long term. Now, I'm also seeing for some of you something that has been up in the air as far as where it would come down, in the form of, it could be like a legal situation here, something that was like mentally taxing or a tough situation. There could be some expansion coming in through that where you're able to leave it behind you, and what you're left with is this abundance, this long-term kind of, and it's also maybe something you already knew was just kind of a matter of time. Something's just been a matter of time, and you're going to see some success with this. Some of you as well, some type of expansion that makes you happy in your finances will just kind of overall give you this sense of knowing where you're going. I'm also getting some of you wanting to travel. There's some type of long-term or something you've had to wait and pause and put on pause and kind of explore your options and where you wanted to go, how you're going to get there, the conditions surrounding a trip. I do feel like there's going to be success in you actually traveling, and this trip will be very spiritual. It's kind of a spiritual journey. Some of you are going to, there's something here that's going to be a success with a trip. Something's going to materialize in a way that is success. And in some ways, something you do with a trip or something was a trip you go on is going to bring you into this mind frame of being clear and knowing what it is that you want. But if anyone's keeping you an option, Libra, I'm going to say that this is something that you need to walk away from. Because there's something here where you're a hidden figure in someone's life. Hidden figure, or there is a hidden figure in someone's life. And there's a focus where you need to be focusing more on your security, family. You know, there could be as well too someone in your family that is wanting to heal a situation. They're you know, someone where you're not really speaking, or some of you have been under an illusion about someone, but I feel like you're going to get some insight. Your insight's going to be really strong over this next month, especially with dealing with connections. What you need to walk away from, or what you need to walk towards, what you need to leave behind. Again, someone who was keeping you an option, I feel like you're needing to, this person may not tell you. This person, I feel, is set in their ways of holding up illusions to something. And I feel like there's someone who's hard, like they see you as someone who's hard to understand. And so in a way, they're almost kind of mirroring that with you. They don't understand why they're drawn to you, or what it is that you want. You know, that could be an energy that's being reciprocated between you and someone, but I feel like you're either both walking away from that energy, but whatever it is like, whatever you walk away from is going to be good for you, because what you're going to be walking into is happiness, security, something again bit more long term. Now, some of you, there is a friendship that could be turning into more, but there's some hidden information about this too that's still going to be requiring your attention if you're going forward with someone, especially that you paused with in the past. Maybe we're exploring your options, or feeling like they were exploring their options, or you know, this mystery surrounding what a connection is. Okay, so you have despair. I need your divine intercession right now. Oh, great spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Okay, so I do feel like some of you are going to be going on some type of journey. And what motivates you during this time, I feel, will be, again, expansion of your experience, expanding. Some of you want something different than where you have been in the past. and you're trying to gain some insight into your own part in where things always kind of, I'm getting like a cycle here. Someone, it's hard for them to express their feelings. Someone has mixed emotions about you too. There's like a mixed emotions type of energy where someone's confused, and it could even be you. You're confused about a connection. But I feel like there's a sense of leaving behind what is unknown, or not allowing what is unknown to stop you from moving forward. If you can allow a connection to keep you stuck in, I feel like you're moving away from where you were, a connection was keeping you stuck. And there might be divine intervention as it comes to this veil being lifted, because I do feel like there's some type of veil over a situation, or there's someone who has put some type of wool over your eyes, but I feel like you'll get some clarity and you'll be able to move on from this. Even if it's on your own, in your own way, healing. If they're not giving it to you, I feel like in some divine way it's going to happen for you to kind of free you from that state of being confused. And knowing, I also feel like something that moves away or you walk away from kind of clears your perception, and you realize how blessed and abundant you are. And that's going to be where you're going to be focusing your attention, especially over the next 3 months, realizing how blessed you are. There's also could be some success coming in that you may need to keep to yourself. And there's also kind of this change. There's also could be some abundance coming in where you do need to walk away from people from your past, because especially keeping some type of success to yourself might be needed for some of you. Some type of expansion going on in your world. If there's someone who has not been clear about who you are in their life, I feel like there needs to be this really kind of like a definite walking away and moving more towards your abundance in a new way, new energy, not allowing that old energy to come back in. And if it is a connection that's coming back around that you're healing with a friend, there's a sense where you definitely don't hold the grudge. Let go of any grudges. Some things are better left unsaid. There are some things that are better left unsaid. So there's a sense where you're going to be relying more so on your emotions than what you feel from a person, rather than what they're saying to you. The Ten of Coins coming here is just, it is a good sign that you're going to be walking into something that's a bit more solid, a bit more like feels like long term, could be commitment. After a long time, a long period of feeling like it wasn't going to be coming to you, even though you feel like you deserve what it is that you desire, and even knowing what it is you desire, knowing what you want, and walking away from what no longer serves you is going to point you towards your abundance in a long-term kind of situation here. So don't despair for too long. Release it to the divine in that sense. And I do feel like you'll be free from any type of emotional attachments or things that were kind of where you were wounded, where you did need to pause and take your time out. That time out was good for you. If it comes around where you feel like you need to take a time out, it will be good for you, because it will be opening your eyes, or at least drawing you to where you do need to be pointing your energy. Something that's a bit more solid, long-term, longer lasting. So I'm also getting this as like you're coming out of struggle with finances to a more secure space. And in that elevation and in that change, you do need to leave someone behind. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Libras. I hope it was helpful for you. And if you would like to subscribe and see more of these readings, give me a like. We'll be back with the 3-month readings where I do look into specific areas of your life. That'll be coming up soon. I'm no longer offering personal readings through this platform, just so you know. So I hope you have a happy holiday and new year. Thanks for watching, and take care.